Let's talk about alcohol. First of all, I'm 5 days from a month sober, so I've been doing pretty good. But I've been going through extreme tribulation over the last couple of days. And yes, I have been thinking about having a drink. I've been thinking about going to a restaurant, getting me a big bottle of wine and a steak and sitting there and trying to enjoy myself, but I say no alcohol. I could get the steak, I could do, the food, which I'm about to go out to eat right now, but no alcohol. But I got to tell you, when you're going through tribulation, you want to turn to the things that you know. And what I do know is that alcohol will not help my situation, right? So I really have to turn from the alcohol because there are no drunkards in heaven, right? And so, the Lord had his miracles that he had done, turning water into wine. The men had vineyards and wine presses and all that stuff in the scripture. But for me, because I like to drink, I can't do it. And then another thing is that, in Leviticus, it say you don't mix alcohol and God. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't want to say I know, but I believe that I'm part of the royal priesthood, right? And so that's something that, that I got to give up. If you look at, a lot of the men in the scripture, Noah, he had the alcohol show his nakedness, Lot, he had, his daughter gave him the alcohol and he did the wicked thing, and not knowingly. I mean, I guess they did the wicked thing, but if he then got so drunk he don't know about his surroundings, it's a wicked thing on his behalf. Because remember, it's written, ain't no drunkards in heaven. And I always have to remember that. And so for me, it's important that I make it to this year. It's not evil to drink, but it's evil to put drinking above all things. It's evil to be a drunkard, to get yourself in a state of mind to where you don't know where you're at and what you're doing. This is evilness, And so I pray for me, right? Because I'm going through tribulation. And, in my mind, hey, I ain't doing nothing wrong if I have a glass of wine. But for me, it is wrong for me to have a glass of wine because I like having a glass of wine. You see, and a glass of wine for me might be 2 glasses of wine, and then a third glass of wine, and then so I got to be careful and not play with fire, right? Because I'm in a tough situation and I need all my wits about me. And when you influenced by alcohol, it ain't you; it's the alcohol doing whatever. So, yeah, that's the truth, though. I'm I guess 25 days, not a drop. I wasn't no raging alcoholic or nothing like that. I just drank a glass of wine here and there, and going out. I did, visit home and, do some drinking at my mom's retirement party. But yeah, it's a big enough issue in my life, and plus, in the scripture, there are no drunkards in heaven, and people can be functional alcoholics. I've known many in very, very, I guess, high impact positions, right? And you could, as a person who drank, you could see different things, like you can see somebody when they're hungover, especially if you've been working with them for years. You can smell alcohol on them and stuff like that. So in this world, you can go anywhere and get yourself a drink right quick, fast, in a hurry. In my town, my city where I'm from, hey, they got drive-through daiquiri shops in New Orleans. You can get alcohol all day long, all night long. And in New Orleans, you can find somebody with a drink to drink with you. At 8 o'clock in the morning, they got a bar of people up in there drinking. 5 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning, whatever the case may be. Go to the casino, you see people that drinking. But yeah, that's a little, some of my personal business in regards to to alcohol. That's something that I pray the Lord keep a handle on for me, that he deliver me as he has done, right? Like I said, just about a month in, and doing good. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's why I'm going through what I'm going through, because, you know, for me to drop that demon, well, I'm a better fighter for God. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a better warrior when I'm 100% sober all the time. So, you know, that's what it is.